I'm at Torrey's Falls. It's beautiful right here. It's a long drop down there. Hey everyone, today we're doing hike number 16 at Torrey's Den Cave. It's at Hanging Rock State Park. The Tories would use ledges like this to hold their Kindle while they went over the hike. This one is 5.3 miles one way, so it's going to be a long day and it's already after 11. The trail goes from this Tory's Den Cave parking lot, which I'm about 0.2 miles from, to the Hanging Rock Lake parking lot. There's quite a bit of an elevation gain, like 1,500 feet between the two trailheads. The trail climbs more than 1,000 feet in the next 2.9 miles to the ridgeline. Although steady, the climb is not overly taxing. I don't know about that. This is a little side trail. Anybody got time for that? I gotta hike like 10, 12 miles today. Alright. I'm officially starting the hike. The weather is perfect so far today. There's a chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. We'll see. I think it was only a 30% chance when I looked at it. First part of the trail follows these power lines. And I think we have a road crossing coming up. See MST blaze. It's around noon. It's a bit warmer today. It says 72 degrees. It feels warmer than that when you get out in the sun walking. I think the high is about 75. So it's pretty much perfect as long as we don't get a thunderstorm. Is that Moore's Knob? Look out, way up there. There's a lot of switchbacks in this section. Doggy. It's been a pretty steady climb so far. It's still only about 12:30. And this is where the trail branches off Reuben Mountain Trail. It goes to the right, and MST Moore's Wall Loop goes off to the left. It is 3 miles to the lake parking lot. That's, I think, approximately where the hike ends. At least if you have two cars, it does. Still gotta walk back. Yep. Right up there is Moore's Knob Lookout. And that's where I'm going. I guess the trail's gonna follow this ridge line. You ever on a hike and you see where you're going in the distance and you're like, there's no way. That's how I feel right now. You know, I hike at the very least once a week, but all the trails so far have been much easier. Definitely could be in better shape for this. Just a slow, steady climb so far. I can't stand seeing the trash. Why would you walk this far and then leave something out here? Oh, I thought I was further along than I was. That's always nice. So MST continues on this way, and Torrey's in parking lots back that way. So I've only gone 1.6 miles, mostly uphill. I think it's going to continue on uphill. Hi there. Just sitting here reconsidering my life choices. I still got to go up there, head down the other side, and back up, and back down. Diabetes. What was that they said? Not overly strenuous. Which one of you wrote that? I will find you. Just got up, I guess this is a ridge line. Maybe not. I don't want to have hope. At least there's a nice breeze up here. I get hot. It's a cool rock over there. I guess I have to climb it. I mean, what are you gonna do? I'll say one thing about this guidebook is sometimes they just completely leave out like the coolest parts on the trail. I kind of want to go check out those rocks over there, but I have so much further to go. I'm thinking I should do that on the way back if I make it back. Okay, just came from there, and it says 1.5 miles to the parking area that way, and the lake. This hike turns to the left towards Moore's Knob, so we're going that way. Oh no, not strenuous at all. Not gonna lie, this is kicking my butt. My blood sugar got down to like 70 according to the meter, which could be plus or minus 20 points, but it felt like around 70. And I stopped for a snack earlier, but it takes a lot out of you when you start to feel low. That hurts my feelings right there. That's the Moore's Knob lookout right there. It looks close on the GPS. The folks who do the trail maintenance through here, they do an awesome job, and it looks like it would be a tough job because they must have had an ice storm or something that knocked down a lot of trees and branches. But the trail itself is nice and clean and clear. So thank you. That's the trail. Okay. Came from that way. Whew. More of this. It's 2:22. Still on the way to Moore's Knob. Okay. It is about 2:30, and I'm like right at the Moore's Knob overlook. Not so concerned about being able to finish the hike. That's no problem. It's mostly downhill from here. But to get back to the car at Torrey's Den parking lot by 8 when that closes. Yeah, buddy. This came from the Moore's Wall Loop Trail. Lake parking lot. End of the hike. 1.8 miles down that way. And that is balanced rock. And a little further up is the tower. That is Moore's Knob Lookout Tower. Check out this view. That's balanced rock. I mean, I guess in theory, another 180, 200 pounds wouldn't unbalance it, but, and it makes me a little nervous. Gosh. Ow. hanging rock over there. Won't make it there today. 3:33 updates. Still headed down from Moore's Knob to the lake parking lot. Man, the steps are becoming less frequent now. But my calves are burning from coming down. I'll get back with you when I get closer to the lake. Made it down the steps. This is Cascade Creek. You're crossing Cascade Creek, passing the campground, and that's pretty close to the lake parking lot. It hasn't started raining yet, but it's iffy. There is Moore's Lookout. It's right up there where I just came from. Yeah, we're at the campground. Just to make it right towards the lake parking. I can smell the campfires. This is where I stayed last night. Alright, it's a little after 4 o'clock and I have reached basically the end of the hike. It's the lake parking lot over there. Mountain Sea Trail continues on that way. And this is the lake bathhouse concession stand that was built in 1939. And it's still being used for the same purpose, basically. Of course, it's closed right now. The lake was closed in 2020 due to the you-know-what. But it looks like they're going to open it back up this year, because I see signs for lifeguards, hiring lifeguards. But what a cool building. They do have bathrooms open. Now I have to decide what to do, because I still got to get back to the car at Torrey's den. Who's coming to get me, man? Who's coming to get me? Nobody. Ain't no Uber driver around here. Checking my snack inventory here. It's got 2 waters I filled up in the bathroom at the faucets. I have a 5-hour energy, a little bar, 4 packs of gummy bears, cranberry nut trail mix, and Nescafe coffee, and an energy rush, which I'm going to put in one of the waters right now because I don't know how that bathroom water is going to taste. And it's about 4:45, so give me a little over 3 hours to get back to Torrey's den by 8, and it's 5 miles. Yeah, right up there is where I got to go, and then downhill from there. Tastes like Dimetap. Well, it looks like I can take this Moore's Wall loop trail. And instead of going back up to Moore's Knob, I could take the lower part of the loop down here and then reconnect with the Torrey's Den trail, which would get me back up there to where the car is. That would save me from having to go climb back up to Moore's Knob and then back down that steep, horrible, strenuous trail. Alright, had to come up to the parking lot to make it official, but I'm going to try and take this Moore's Wall, the other part of the loop, to get back. Looks shorter that way, or at least less of a climb. So yeah, it looks like I can sort of follow the stream over there, take a Moore's Wall loop that way, instead of climbing up to Moore's Knob again, which I did yesterday and again today. I've seen it. That's what I'm talking about. This trail is flat so far. Yeah, it would have been pretty easy to mention this option in the guidebook. Again, awesome job by the trail crew. I don't know if it's this time of day or what, but the flies are after me. But I think there's one in my hair right now, isn't there? I think the trail splits off up here, and the Moore's Wall loop continues on up that way where I was earlier. And I'm going to go off to the left, so kind of a shortcut to going, get off me. Kind of a shortcut to get back to Torrey's Den. Had some bug spray with me. I dealt with the fly situation. There's Torrey's Den is that way, and Moore's Knob is that way. That part of the trail was tough. I don't remember how bad that one was, but I remember it being mostly uphill, so it should be mostly downhill. Oh, I'm so happy I didn't have to climb that again. There's the rocks again. I looked at the radar, and it's not going to rain like immediately, but it's not looking good, and the wind's picking up. And I'm tired. Rock climbing today. I think it's mostly downhill from here. They have very good signage on this trail. I'm still on Torrey's Den, headed to Torrey's Den parking lot, so 1.6 miles. Oh man, that pine tree looks like it's about to go. Why, yes, I hiked all the way up there today. Gosh, man, that's an awesome feeling. It's like I walked all the way up there. I must be getting hungry. It looks like a slice of pie. Oh, it looks like a book. .2 miles to Torrey's Den parking lot. I think the Sorrowtown Trail, that may, I think that goes to Pilot Mountain. Almost back to the car. Just gotta go up this hill here with the power lines. But I was thinking my energy drink was wearing off. So I was starting to feel tired or kind of funny. But stopped and checked my blood sugar, so it was down to 74. Had some fruit snacks, and I'm gonna be ready to go to, I don't know, the Arby's or a pizza place or anything. I'm ready for some real food. Whew. Made it back to the car. It's starting to sound kind of stormy out. But I dodged the rain so far. And that was hike 16, Hanging Rock. That was definitely my favorite so far, and also the most strenuous of all of them I've done yet. It's not the most strenuous in the book, I think. That trail was well maintained and well marked, great signage, almost no trash. I like that they start you from this Torrey's Den cave trailhead instead of the Hanging Rock parking lot itself, because this is probably less busy. I'm here on a weekday anyway, and there was hardly anybody out there. I came up yesterday. I hiked up to Moore's Knob yesterday afternoon, watched the sunset. There was nobody else up there, and then hiked back down to my campsite. Had a fire for a little while, and then I felt like laying down. Slept pretty good. I had a low blood sugar in the middle of the night, but I had snacks available, so I was all right. And then today I got up and had coffee, had second coffee, and packed up my campsite, and then drove over here to this Torrey's Den trailhead and followed the hike as described. Right now I feel like finding a restaurant. It's starting to rain now. Anyway, this was an awesome hike. Favorite so far, number one. This is a beautiful park, Hanging Rock State Park, and there is definitely more than you can do in one day. So the campground is awesome. Get a reservation at the campground and spend a day or two or a week. And I am ready to head home. I'll see y'all on the next one.
Cigarettes on the table, dirty plates on the stove. I don't know if you know where to start, but I know where you'd like to be. I'm afraid that I've lost you, 'cause you're hiding from me. Yeah, it shows that it's cost you a lot to be like the rest of us, to be like the rest of us. I've been waiting so long for the storm to arrive. I know that it's in you, I know that it's in you, dancing away with the world in your eyes. Oh, goodbye Virginia, goodbye Virginia. you're winking your toes. You got eyeballing down to an art, and it's working too well indeed. I need someone to talk to when you're hiding from me. Sold your all and just walk through the rain and be like the rest of us. Yeah, be like the rest of us. I've been waiting so long for the storm to arrive. I know that it's in you, I know that it's in you. Dancing away with the world in your eyes. Oh, goodbye Virginia, goodbye Virginia. Goodbye Virginia. I've been waiting so long for the storm to arrive. I know that it's in you, I know that it's in you. Dancing away with the world in your eyes. Oh, goodbye Virginia, goodbye Virginia. Goodbye Virginia.